Hello again. I thought today we'd look at Elvis's quadraphonic discs. Now, the technology behind quadraphonic recordings was actually introduced in the 1950s in television studios. But the first home record players that could decode quadraphonic albums were introduced in 1972. So Elvis's first disc released as a quad was, of course, February 73, with the release of Hello from Hawaii. And down the bottom you see quadradisc. Now this is the second pressing. On the original one it didn't say quadradisc on the sleeve, it had a sticker put on. Now the way they were produced, they could be played on a stereo record player, so most people probably didn't even notice. So what do they mean by quadradisc? Of course, originally you have mono recordings with a single speaker aimed straight at the listener. Then along came stereo, where the recordings were divided into two channels and sent out of different speakers. Quadradisc was taking it a step further, 4 channels, so now you had 4 speakers surrounding the listener. Now, I've never actually heard a quadradisc. Home movie theatres today are using multiple speakers to recreate these soundscapes. Now, why did it never catch on? Probably the main reason is that there were 6 different versions of quadraphonic albums, and they were not all compatible. So if you bought a player that was one type and then you bought an album that was another type, you couldn't play them. The more sensible version was things like CD4, compatible discrete, which could be played on a stereo record player. Of course you wouldn't get the full sound effect. And this was the version that RCA used for Elvis's releases. So, also from Japan, we have That's the Way It Is. You see it says CD4. Now this is a gatefold. And I have the Madison Square Garden quadradisc. That's on a single sleeve. Now they also released on stage and from Elvis in Memphis. I still need to get those too. So RCA in America put out Elvis Today, and you can see it says quadradisc. And let's put this down. So there on the label it also says quadradisc. Elvis recorded live on stage in Memphis. And again, this is the orange label. and Promised Land. So you see at the top it actually says this is compatible stereo 4-channel record. So it could be played on a stereo record player. It also says it's designed for performance on stereo or discrete CD4 quadraphonic systems. And again, it's the original orange label. Now these were repressed in 1977, so you can get them on the later label. So I want to get the 2 Japanese ones I'm missing on stage and from Elvis in Memphis. The Japanese also released Hello from Hawaii as a quadraphonic disc. It would be interesting to hear one of these discs, see what the effect is. Somebody has produced some software that can actually decode quadraphonic discs, but it all seems so complicated, and I think that's one of the big drawbacks. So that's really it for my quad discs. Now they were also available as 8-track quad tapes, which I've never actually seen one. I don't collect them, but might be interesting to get one. I've got nothing new to show. I've been very strong lately, trying to cut back a little bit. We're having a new bathroom installed, so that's costing a lot of money, which I could have spent on records, but I'm told we need the new bathroom. So till next time, bye for now.